Hello everyone, good evening. This is dietitian Tejasri and I welcome you all to yet another episode of Health Talk series on our very own Just for Hearts YouTube channel. As you all know that in all the episodes of Health Talk series, we help you make the necessary lifestyle changes. We guide you on different changes that we need to bring with the changing environment around us so as to stay healthy. So, and in our last episode, we were discussing about how to set our health resolutions because as we are into the month of December and few days are left to welcome 2023, and we all must be thinking about what resolutions we need to set. So, in our last episode, we made sure that despite of listing down the health goals, it is important to set a roadmap, like what are the ways in which we can reach to our goals. And in this process, the another thing that is important is to stay motivated because staying healthy has many nowadays we find it difficult with lot of distractions around us, and a lack of willpower, I would say, or a lack of motivation is the thing which tends us to say that nahi aaj nahi kal karunga, hum kal se start karenge. So to avoid this kal se start karenge statement, we need to stay motivated. And to stay motivated, it's not that easy because against every odds we have to keep making the right choices, and we have not been trained enough to analyze the things and to stay motivated. So today we have with us a psychologist, Shri Priya, who will be guiding us on how to stay motivated in this journey of healthy living, and will guide us on how we can achieve our health goals by 2023 if you have not achieved till now. So let me welcome Shri Priya, psychologist Shri Priya, who is associated with Just for Hearts through our virtual practice platform. And she has more than 10 years of experience into psychology field, and she is into counseling, stress management, and she is associated with the de-addiction centers. So let me welcome Shri Priya.
Thank you, Tejasri. Thank you so much.
Yes. So as I said, that staying motivated is very difficult against all odds because it requires a lot of mental engineering or thought processing. So my first question to you is that motivation is is same as consistency or being consistent, or how we can stay consistent in this health journey.
Uh, so, in this journey, before we start talk about the motivation or the consistency, it's really important that what kind of goal that we are going to achieve. It needs to be very realistic, a very specific one. It should not be something that is not in out that is not in our reach. It's not possible. So, when before you think about doing something or achieving something or aiming to something, you need to have the goal which is more specific, realistic, and at the same time, the goal you should measure your goals with your um, um, uh, with your you should know your strengths and weaknesses at the same time, so that only then you can the bumpers you will be aware of the bumpers that is going to come in your journey. So the awareness is really important for that.
Right. So knowing our own limitation is important, I
Exactly.
feel that.
Correct.
And that's
Correct.
what we discuss. Like many a times we tend to plan very unrealistic goals. Like we are not getting up even early at 6 o'clock and we plan that kal se main exercise jaunga. So that is not going to happen. You need to develop a habit first and then you can think about being consistent.
Correct. Yeah, and the habit has to be, it has to start from a very small thing. You one sudden day you expect you to do everything is not possible. So it's better to start from a very small steps. Baby steps is really important for to achieve any goal.
So baby
So
steps
be,
and a micro planning and understanding your
micro
own
management,
limitations is
exactly.
what going to help
Mhm.
to stay
Correct.
consistent. Okay. And at the same time, I feel that even we take it in a baby step manner, people still find it difficult to be consistent. So, is there any attitude that we
See,
need to
it's
develop?
like people. There is a very. I have come across so many people where they expect the results to be seen in a day, or within one session they want to, have that magical experience to have this complete transformation, which is not possible. You need to understand that it's a process, it's a journey. So it will definitely, it's going to take a long time for you. It depends on person's the kind of consistency that he has over this, and the patience is really important in this time. So it is, there are, they will definitely have this experience of failures or something in this journey, where they may not be satisfied with whatever the results are coming up with. But it's okay, at times it's okay, you have to accept it, only then you can perform it better the next time. So monitoring these small results is really important to stay consistent, and doesn't get fall back because of the negative results. So,
Right.
so.
Yes, you mentioned it very rightly that they say in Marathi, "Pi halad ho gori," means the moment they will gulp in
Huh,
the milk and haldi thing, they feel that
huh.
their skin tone might change the next morning.
Correct.
So it is not is what going to happen. And with health, it
Hmm,
has to be done consistently, or
hmm,
the baby steps are really going to help. And being
hmm,
realistic about what you are planning, what are the weaknesses, because there are going to be some days wherein you have no motivation, or you're not
hmm.
feeling motivated, but still you need to
Still, you have to
achieve.
go ahead with it. Yeah,
Yes, if you
we
have
still.
decided
Huh.
exercising, you have to go
Hmm,
for it.
hmm, hmm.
Or I feel
Correct.
that they can take help of maybe their dietitian or their psychologist, so that they can help in a better way about the alternative options.
I say any issue, you need to have a proper coach or a trainer to, talk to, discuss with whatever whatever that you need to achieve, the goal is on. So whenever there is a small disappointment that you come across, it's better to have an opinion from the experts, to get an opinion from them and get then decide, rather than coming to an early conclusion and thinking that no, आज मुझसे नहीं हुआ, मैं 2-3 दिन से नहीं कर रही हूँ, and nothing is happening to me, I'm not able to do it, I can't do anything. वो जो negative feeling जो आती है, it is okay to experience it, but you should know that there are experts to whom we should ask for it. Is it okay and not? If not, what has to be done? So जल्दी results आने की जल्दबाजी में we should never get this, that will just lead to disappointments. So it's really important कि हाँ एक coach या trainer रख लो, उनसे पूछो, and whatever the feedback that you get, it's really important that you get a regular feedback, and the feedback that you get has to be taken in the criticisms has to be taken in a very positive note. People doesn't take it in a right way when people say something. You need the feedback, yet they don't like it if you say something bad. So it's not the right thing. So you should be able to accept the criticisms, only then you can move on better in the
Can you
right way.
suggest some ways or mantras how to accept the criticism? Because you mentioned it very rightly that even in this healthcare journey, people want the remark by the dietitian, or they want the answer कि अभी वजन नहीं कम हुआ है, ये plateau
Hmm.
phase है, वो कब तक रहेगी, and they have n number of questions in their mind. But when we try
Hmm.
and explain them that this is the challenging phase wherein you have to be consistent, but as you said it rightly, acceptance is not there. So how
Correct.
to deal with it, or what are the ways in which we can let go things and move ahead, because it's
See,
really very difficult.
See, the first thing is, during this practice of, say, weight loss that you're talking about, the workouts, or any kind of mental health issue or physical health issue, it is a journey. It is going to take a long time, right? It's not going to. So we have talked about it, and In this period, it is just not that you have to each time you go and talk to the experts. Every day you need to maintain a journal, and just take the points and see how it is working for you, what is that is not working for you and what is working for you. Just segregated the journal to into two parts, and just try to introspect yourself, looking at yourself. So as you said, reverse engineering, you are going to start from the scratch. Okay, so it is going to be from the beginning. It's not you know एक ही दिन में सब कुछ कर ले, ऐसा नहीं होगा. ये पहली बात है. दूसरी बात है, प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन बहुत होती है, like which has to be avoided, which I have seen in many people. So there's a lot of complaints on that. So it's really important. कबीर के दोहे, काल करे सो आज कर, आज करे सो. So it's really important that you practice it in your real life, just not knowing it. So you need to आज ही करनी है जो भी करनी है. Even you like it or you don't like it, you have to do it. And there is a big problem in this journey, is like you are doing something that you're not used to do. So it's something new for you. So it is definitely, it is going to take a lot of energy for you to do. So it's better, as I said, to start with the small thing as a baby step instead of pushing yourself into it completely. Intensity is not important. So it's and the outcome and moreover, the people generally focus on those outcomes. Instead of focusing on the outcome, just focus on the process. आज क्या हुआ, कैसा था. It has to be a everyday, the mission has to be for the each day instead of focusing on the vision part.
Right. I agree to it that the process is important. Sooner or later, you are going to reach your destination, but पहुंचने वाले है या नहीं है, इसमें गाड़ी ही छूट जाती है. You never reach only over there just because you feel that. And there is lot of thinking कि अभी मैंने start कर दिया कोई भी resolution के वक्त. For example, weight loss is the first priority wherein people put it. But it is the other way around. You should be listening to the small complaints or the small signs your body is helping you or communicating you to understand that something is going wrong. Weight loss is anyways you are going to achieve it once you channelize or once you normalize the things within you. So that is what I feel, and we are on the same page that we need to be following the process, be consistent.
So I would like to add one more thing. Like when they keep having this recording the journals and everything, they will try to observe themselves better and know better about themselves, right? And which will help them to overcome the shortcomings that they experience. They will know what is actually the problem is, which they might have ignored it long back. So it's the silly, the small things will they will look into it better in a right way. So that it's really, and when they record it, even if there is some, at times one day, as you say, they are able to work out better. Generally the person was able to just do the workout for only 15 to 20 minutes, and the next day he was able to do it for 30 minutes. So only if he has the journal, he can have that record of what is happening every day. And on the day he had that 30-minute workout, or he was able to do it, he should be able to pat himself. है ना, खुद को थपथपा देना ना, पीठ थपथपा देना. So it's better. Why do you expect the others? So you are going to boost your own. You are going to boost your motivation for it.
Right. So the baby steps of journal writing is actually helping you analyze that what are the small achievements that are there, you're achieving it, and what are the reasons or what are the causes which avoid you to do it.
Correct.
Some days. So every week is a mix.
Yeah, correct. And you will also know the triggering factors. Like अगर डाइट लूज करनी है, कभी कभार the dietitian says ये खाना है, ये नहीं खाना है, तो कभी कभार we tend to ignore those things. तो जब हम लोग करेंगे तब समझ में आता है कि हाँ, what is that triggering us to eat something unhealthy. So we will try to avoid that next time, those events which is going to trigger you to that, push you to that end.
So you become more mindful about all the things, right? From eating, what are the trigger points, how we can overcome it, and the process becomes smooth, and you get
Smoother.
a
Correct.
satisfaction of achieving small things, the small goals, I would say.
True.
Okay. So it was nice interacting with you on this important topic of staying motivated, and you had listed it very well. Like, first, the process is important. You will soon reach the destination when you will start enjoying the process. And as you mentioned it rightly, journal writing or maintaining the records, I would say, of what you had. And what kind of exercise you did, and what was the reason on compromising or falling towards the junk food. You will soon analyze yourself. Do talk with your mentors or your coaches, so as to get an advice on those difficult days wherein you find it very difficult, like there is short of time, you cannot exercise. Then how you can cope up with the issue? Or you're not doing good, there are some issues which you can't let go, and that's the factor which is affecting you to stick to your goals. So talk to your mentors, your coaches, take their advice and enjoy the process. And that is what is going to help you stay motivated, by taking those small baby step and falling for those small achievements in this entire journey. So thank you, Shri Priya, for joining in this interactive session. And it was great to unreveal about motivation with you, because everyone finds this difficult, but now I'm sure they will analyze how they can stay motivated, and they can formulate their own roadmaps. And if anyone wants to have a coaching, they can get connected with Sri Priya. We have mentioned the WhatsApp number on the scroller below, and you can take advice, you can take the mentoring, and you can make a healthy living. That's all that we are focusing in this episodes of Health Talk series. So don't forget to like the episode, share with the people who are planning for their resolution, and also subscribe to Just for Hearts YouTube channel. Until then, see you in the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.